Hi, princess. It is past my bedtime. Today we're going to be reviewing my 2024, and just a heads up, I am an absolute cornball. So apologies in advance for that. I'm just so dramatic, but like I love it because it's like I'm romanticizing life. We get one life. I'm gonna make mine fun. 2024 in 3 words. We have growth, pressure, and joy. Yeah, so if you could look into my mind, it would be these two running the show the whole time. But ultimately, in the end, Joy was on that console. She was running the show, and I'm so proud of myself for that because I'm learning to not just be happy in moments I'm having fun or when times are going good. I want to be joy. That's like a continuous state, you know, even in the dark times I'm able to find the light and joy and everything, you know. So carrying that into 2025 as well. Anxiety, ooh. She was fighting for the panel for sure, but Joy took her out and rocked her, and she persevered, and I'm so proud of myself for that. Yay. So yeah, big growth year for me. Also lots of pressure, but no pressure, no diamonds. For that, I am grateful for the pressure. I do wish that it wasn't as suffocating and paralyzing for sure, but rejoice in all things, period. Celsius is consumed. That's crazy that it's like not loading. I don't know. Anxiety experienced too much. But like there are people that are literally dying. Like what, how big of a blessing is it that this is one of my biggest stressors from 2024? Yeah, just reiterating that, but like I'm Kim, there are literally people that are dying. Like I'm actually fine. And I'm low-key like a warrior. Like this is me. Ooh. Girl, timer. Don't make me mad. This year was a huge breakthrough year for me. I'm definitely still a work in progress, but the growth that I've had in all areas of my life, insane. 2024 and 2023 are really the years that I started to like step into myself, if that makes sense. This year I really started eliminating a lot of the negative self-talk and just running full force at everything that scares me, and like let me be proof that each time you do it, it gets freaking easier. I just like look at this sometimes and I'm like, I was literally just 16 like 2 days ago playing Roblox in my room, so I don't, what do you mean? I worked with Spotify this year, Teen Vogue. I spoke on 3 different panels this year. 2 of them were with Meta. I met Rihanna. I went to VidCon. I did so many like movie premieres and influencer events and stuff, and I hit 900,000 subscribers. Like it's just, I just think back to little me thinking about what I was capable of. I've already gone so far beyond that, and it's so insane to think about. I think it's ideal to aim as high as you can, because when you do that, you end up going further than you ever imagine. Moral of the story, don't play it safe. Be insane and passionate. Yes, yes. I ended 2024 with exactly 900,000 subscribers, 1.1 million TikTok followers. I wonder if TikTok is even gonna be an app when I like look at this next year. That's gonna be crazy. And Instagram with 380,000. Oh, that was definitely a transition. I am just someone who struggles strongly with balance. I'm very passionate, so when I do something, I put all of myself into that thing. That's why I think I did a good job with my career in 2024, but pretty much everything else suffered because I didn't have a balance. I don't know, I kind of just rotted in my bed, lost all my energy, was freaking dizzy all the time. I literally lost the desire to even be healthy. Ooh, I'm just gonna keep it real, because you know social media, it's a highlight reel. You shoot for Spotify, word, but what goes on in that bedroom, girl? Rotting. But we're gonna fix it. My 2024 wrapped love life. If it's just the buffer, the Wi-Fi. Just give me 1 second. Okay, 1 second. I think Canva's down today. 2024 was a year of self-love, for sure. Welcome to my hair wrapped of 2024. I dyed my hair 3 times in 2024. This is the first year I ever changed my hair at all. I genuinely think this is the prettiest hair I've ever had. I want to go back to it so bad because it was just like, it was like freaking golden and like radiating in the summer sun. Then something came over me and then suddenly there was black dye in my hair. It was the voices. But I feel like low-key it doesn't really do much for me. I don't know, what do you guys think? And then in December I had another crisis. The black dye actually started washing out of my hair, and then what was left underneath was the blonde highlights. It was like red slash orangish. So I went back in December and I asked my hairstylist, can you get me back to blonde? It didn't work. She tried to make me blonde, and this is like what happened. Every time I see my hair, I have to hold back tears. As the process was going on, she was like, it's probably going to be a caramel vibe. Girl, it's giving Pennywise. Like, I don't want to keep bleaching it, but I want the blonde back so bad, and I don't know if someone can like fix this. Oh, 2024 hobbies. Tennis was actually so fun. Reading, 10 out of 10. I love reading. Running. I've always liked running. I was so consistent with it, and then I just got this freaking sharp pain and it felt like I was gonna like throw up, and that was the last day I ran. I'm so excited for 2025 because my hobbies are so cool. Like, I'm gonna be a ballerina, karate warrior, who plays piano. That's like the big 3. Like, that's so cool. What are you talking about? And I also just like really want to go to karate class with like bows in my hair. I met so many princesses this year, and princes, and I just wanted to shout out a couple I always see in my comments. Liv.cc, Angel Princess Alana aka Holly, Little Miss Lintao, Soph, her, Aviva, and some 41Y4. Also, any of my editors, if you have posted an edit of me ever, people discover my channel through that too, so it's crazy because you guys are like my children and also my PR team. So just really grateful for that vibe. And you watching this, you guys make me a better person, and you guys make me make better decisions. Genuinely, if you talk to any of my friends, I talk about you guys like you're my children. I feel a very strong responsibility to be a good example and role model to you guys. Made friends. Look how cute, guys. Bella's my twin flame and the biggest girl boss that I know. She's a Roblox YouTuber, if you don't already know who she is. One of the greatest, might I add. And people see that and think, oh, it's just a girl gaming. This is a unit. Yes, she's cute, she's silly, but this is a powerhouse. She is such a sweet girl with such a big heart. That's my girl. Also, shout out to her sister, Allie. So freaking cool, so freaking sweet. Nicholas. Distance could not stop Nicholas from being one of my favorite people from 2024. He is my shot of espresso. You need a laugh, he is your guy. You need therapy, he's also your guy. Very, very multifaceted diva, and I'm so glad that I get to be a part of his journey, even though he lives in freaking Europe. It's okay. And he's so funny. Like, you guys have a friend that like you text them and you're just dying at your phone. That's my person. When I'm joking about hating men or being scared of men, never am I talking about Andrew. This is my princess. You guys know I don't like being friends with most guys, and I have many personal stories and reasons for that, but he's like the first one that I let in, and he has been nothing but kind and respectful and very sweet since the day I met him, even when I bully him, so just appreciate that vibe. Also, Andrew's a clown, but like if you're genuinely down bad, he will stop everything to like help, and he'll turn into like freaking Socrates. Like, I'm gonna speed run this because I've been talking way too much. Sonia and Angel, I remember I was struggling before and they both sent me paragraphs just encouraging me and telling me to not give up, and stuff like that to me goes such a long way because I really hold on to those little things. O'Neill, I remember he was like the first creator that I mustered up the confidence to just randomly go up to, and he was like, oh my god, Alana, how are you? The way that you treat people is so important, because the way that he treated me, I now make it a priority to treat everyone that way too, because I remember journaling about it. I was like, wow, if that tiny interaction gave me so much confidence, I can be that for someone else too, and that could potentially change someone's life, because that interaction kind of did. This is a really random call out, but Carter, I'm so dramatic. He like put me down as his +1 for this party because he didn't know if I was invited to it or not, and it was like a big party. It just like shocked me because I was like, what the frick, what do you mean you're thinking about me. Lastly, we have Mario. We've only met like twice, but we worked on a shoot together, and I just remember he was such a good energy and like a very good communicator. I learned a lot from him that day, just watching him interact with people. You know, the kind of people that are like, what were you saying? He's that kind of person, and I was just like, bro, so nice. These are my partner managers, Jenny and Natalie. I've always believed in myself, but when there's people at Instagram or at YouTube that see something in you and they want to nurture it and help grow you, that freaking... I remember Jenny scouting me. I was probably 17. I was this teenage girl who didn't know anyone. These are very high pressure, big rooms that I didn't think I was qualified to be in, and I was scared. And I remember at every event I would go to, she would legit like hold my hand. She would like bring me to talk to all the higher ups at Instagram. I don't know, if she hadn't brought me into those environments, I don't know if I would have the confidence that I do today, because I didn't think I'd be able to do it. Because she did that, I can do it on my own now. And I just started working with Natalie recently, but I love her. She's such a sweetheart. It's so past my bedtime. I'm taking my melatonin. Lessons I've learned. Take the focus off yourself. Transparently, I think it's okay to admit that I can be selfish sometimes. I'm a human, and I realized this year that a lot of my anxiety can be tied back to thinking about myself like way too much. Even in my social interactions now, I used to enter conversations thinking, okay, how do I make them like me? Now my thought process is, okay, I want to learn about them and I want to make them feel seen, heard, and valued. So yeah, I'm trying to focus less on myself. That's going to be a big theme of 2025, because there's just so many things that I want to do. I think I could be such like a light in this world, and I'm in a position where, a very rare one to be exact, where I make my living from my bedroom, and I just think like it's not by accident. Like, I want to use my knowledge and my resources and my platform to change the world, and I want to put good into it, and I want to put love into it, and I want to put light into it, which goes into my next theme. Be the light. Darkness cannot exist in the presence of light. The world has enough negative influences, negative energy, negative everything. I don't know. I think I could be such a freaking strong one too. I want to make a charity. I want to uplift our youth. And I think I'm in a unique position because I speak the youth's language, and not everyone can do that. So I could touch their hearts in ways that people from different generations might not be able to. Number 3, I put balance and chill out a little bit. I'm probably not even gonna do that, but the more I talk to people, the more I'm like, okay, maybe I don't have to like be mean to myself or be so harsh and perfectionist on myself and put even more pressure on myself. I'm gonna have hope that maybe I can be a little bit easier on myself eventually, maybe for 2026. And then number 4, I put keep your mind clear of distractions. When I'm at my most efficient is when my mind is clear. Slow mornings, everything's uplifting and light, and everything's inspiring, and journaling and giving yourself enough time to not rush around. So when I start my mornings slow and inspiring, it changes the entire trajectory of my day, I'm telling you. That's when I'm at my most efficient too, when my mind is clear. I am like a weapon, and your mind is free from distractions. That's when you start really living in your purpose. And it's not always necessarily the easy road, and it shouldn't be. I think that's part of my character, who I am, like at my core. I will always take the most fulfilling road, even if it's the road less traveled or a lonely path. Those are also often the tougher roads to take. But that's my character, chasing real fulfillment, real dopamine, purpose. Okay, bro, it's just talking to talk. ATP. That melatonin needs to hit. The best thing to ever come out of my modeling career, Emma. I always tell Emma the highlight of all the events that we go to, the highlight is always just us big backing out in her car. Even all the shoots that we do together, the highlights to me are always us goofing off on set. Like, we are so unserious. It can be a very discouraging industry to be in, but I feel very lucky to have her because she makes everything lighter and more fun. She is someone who keeps me very grounded. I think it's very important to have people like that in this space because it can get dark very fast. I feel the same way about Andrew. He's very good at keeping me grounded because I'm a very insane person. It's very important to have people like that in your life. I also feel the same way about Nova. Back to Emma. She has been nothing but a great friend to me. We just have a very healthy friendship, and I can't say enough good about her. Then we have Nova. Nova has been one of the most consistent things in my life. Infinitely grateful for her. She's like my everything friend. I need a good time or some fun. Nova, I want to have a deep conversation. Nova, I'm going through it. She's already working on a freaking color-coded happiness plan. She always shows up for me. And that's like literally my soul sister. Last of the people, my family, the life that I have today is because of my parents. Every sacrifice that they have ever made led me to where I am today, and I'm gonna work my butt off until they never have to work again. They are my support system, and I wouldn't be able to do any of this without them. He came home and my mom like made this for one of my videos. It's like a princess castle. And my siblings, those are my best friends. They're the first to know everything. They're my favorite people. This is Carissa or CJ. People would literally die to have someone in their life who shows up for them in the way that Carissa does. She's the smartest person I know, also one of the most generous people I know, and she's had so much influence on who I am as a person. She's the blueprint and she's the best, and I get my humor from her. I kind of get my humor from like everyone in my family, low-key. But then we have Jesse. Whenever I have a problem, I have one conversation with Jesse and it's fixed, because he either came up with an entire plan to fix it or he fixed it himself. He's literally like a superhero. And he's the best. He's so cool and he's so smart and he's so funny and he's a very good brother. I'm very lucky. And then we have Elijah. You guys see me yelling at Elijah a lot, but that's my freaking Shayla. I would do anything for Elijah. I would like not get him a water bottle, but like would literally die for him. I would die for any of my siblings. He's just a silly, chill guy, and he always makes me laugh when I don't feel good, and he cooks for me. He's also a very, very good brother. I hope that this made us more connected, or you were able to take something away from this video. Thank you guys for the best year of my life. I'm so excited for 2025 and everything that's in store. And I love you guys, and you're gonna do great things in 2025. Take it easy. You guys are the best.